after that we'll do the separates with the dailies, which is embargo till 10:30 tonight. Again, just a reminder, no Facebook Lives, no tweeting during the broadcast part of the press conference. Thank you.
Mauricio, can we start with the news about Moussa Sissoko being charged by the Football Association? What's your reaction to that, and will you accept it or contest it?
No, we accept that. Like a club, after review the video, we accept the charge, and now he's moving forward.
Was it an obvious, easy decision based on you?
Yes, after the game was difficult, no? When you asked me about the action, that it was true that it was difficult to me to appreciate the situation, that what happened on that action. And then when it's from TV, I need to say that wasn't the intention, but the elbow was in the face of the archer, and it's clear. And we accept the charge, and now is to move forward, and three games suspended.
Was part of the decision to accept it the fact that he could miss this cup game this week rather than 3 Premier League games as well?
Oh, but
sorry, it wouldn't have made any difference anyway.
No.
If we'd contested it, the appeal would have been heard before tomorrow's game.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes, it's not changed nothing. Yes, the situation.
And in terms of missing games at this particularly important time, it must be a blow for you that you don't have them available for selection.
Yeah, that is true, because we are in a period that we need all the squad, all the players fit. We have ahead 4 games, tomorrow Liverpool, and then Leicester, Leverkusen and Arsenal. And it's true that it's difficult now, because it was a player that was in our plan for play tomorrow, and now we need to change a little bit. We have some still injuries like Toby or Harry Kane, that is difficult to use. Another player that have some problems, some players that need rest a little bit because he's play a lot and needs some rest. But okay, we have a strong squad. We need to go tomorrow with the idea and the mentality to try to win the game. We know that it will be a very tough game, a difficult game. They are not involved in European competition. It's sure that they are more fresh, and they have a very good squad too. But on the end, it's a game that we need to compete and believe this will be a great opportunity to show our depth on the squad.
And you mentioned Toby. What's the latest with him in terms of his progress? Do you now have a clear time frame of when he will be back?
We'll see next week. We hope that maybe will be available for next week, and it's sure that for tomorrow still out, but maybe will be available for next week.
Which game do you mean?
Next week can be Leicester, Leverkusen or Arsenal. It depends of every day how he's improving a lot. It's much better, but still difficult to know.
Is that a relief? Because it seemed like you thought it was very bad immediately.
It's true. It's a little bit relief because, and then we have an international break. If you're not right to play for next week, it's sure that after 2 week training and will be available.
And just one last one, reflecting on the Premier League at the weekend. Obviously, you dropped points on Saturday lunchtime, but then as the games played out, so did Arsenal, so did Manchester City. Did it actually turn out to be an okay weekend for you in the Premier League with those teams not pulling away?
Still a little bit disappointed because I think we missed the opportunity to be on the top, no? It's true, after Sunday, only Liverpool won. We are in a similar position that before the weekend. We are very close to the top and still unbeaten. It's a lot of positive things that we need to keep. But it's true, always it's difficult. You can see Leverkusen at home again. Hoffenheim is 3-0 down. Dortmund difficult, City difficult, all Arsenal difficult, all the team that play in Champions League was very difficult to compete because the opponents sometimes are fresh, like in this case was Bournemouth. Time to prepare the game. No excuse, but on the end the effort was good. We created more chance. I think we deserve more on the end, but was impossible to win the game.
Hugo Lloris was described by Eric Dyer this week as the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. What would you say about the level that he is performing to at the moment, in your opinion?
Hugo. Yes, but Eric Dyer.
Eric said he was
Yes,
best in
yes.
What do you think about the level that Hugo Lloris is performing to right now?
Yes, for me, it's one of the best on the world. No, on England. For me, it's on the top 3 keepers today on the world. And many times I told you that for me, Hugo is one of the best keeper, actually.
But actually, maybe because of the competition this week, he might not play against Liverpool, maybe if you rotate.
Yeah, it's true that tomorrow we'll play Michel Bon. That I can confirm you. It's true that he is no machine. He is one of the best, but he's not a machine. And yes, we have a very good keepers like Hugo, Michel, Pau, and the younger two. And yes, I think tomorrow is a very good opportunity for Michel because I think he deserves to play.
And is it difficult for you to make as much rotation for this game as you would like, bearing in mind how strong the opponents are? It might have been different if it was a championship team or one not from the Premier League.
No, for me, our idea is the same. Our idea is win the game. Our idea is that we have a squad that deserve to play. All deserve to play. They are working so hard to play, and it's true. It's different competition, and like Shillingham when we play, sometimes you need to give rest some players that play a lot and avoid the risk to be injured, and some players maybe that are not don't feel so good. And it's about balance. But we take the game with the idea that win, that go to the next round, and we know too that Liverpool is more fresh because it's not involved in the international duty and in European competition. But our idea is to go and to compete and try to win the game. No problem. How?
Expecting Jurgen Klopp to field a pretty strong side. He said that Mignolet is going to play in goal, but bearing in mind they're not in Europe, are you expecting them to field the strongest side they can?
But they have a very strong squad. If Mignolet is an international keeper that is always now in the last few games on the bench. And if not play Firmino, play Sturridge. If not play Coutinho, maybe play Wijnaldum because not playing. If not play Henderson because he's suspended, play Leiva. And it's a very strong squad. And for me, is to play against Liverpool. Tomorrow is Liverpool against Tottenham. For me, always football is a collective sport, and it's true that when you are involved in many competitions, like we are, you can see that I rotate the squad in different games. And now is assess the team and take the better solution to try to play in every game with freshness and try to compete in the better way. We have Liverpool tomorrow, and then I think key games like Leicester, Leverkusen that will be a very important game too, and then the derby against Arsenal. And for that it's important to be clever how we rotate and how we manage the squad.
Bearing with that in mind, has Musa Sissoko said anything to you? You said he was part of your plans for the upcoming games. Has he said anything to you in way of an apology after Saturday?
No, because I think he doesn't realize yet that because I believe in him that wasn't the intention, but the action was. But I think wasn't the intention to that happened what happened, no? Sometimes an action, and because during the game that happened like this, but after to review the video, we need to accept the charge, and now is to try to move forward. Try to train with him and keep fit, and when we'll be available again, try to be on the plan, no, for us.
You've got a busy time coming up, and after Saturday, you said if you want to be title contenders, you have to be winning games like the game against West.
Yes, at least one after West Bromwich and Bournemouth, but on the end of Sunday. You can see too that was difficult for Arsenal, was difficult for City to win the game after to play in Champions League, and it's tough because the Premier League is for me the tough competition on the world. I think it's the same level to Champions League, and always it's difficult when the team have the week to prepare the game. Feel fresh than you, and you travel a lot, and you had a very strong, tough games. Always is difficult, but I am happy with the performance because I think we deserve more than Bournemouth. But on the end, if you not score, difficult to reflect on the score. But I am happy with the performance, disappointed with the result.
Just finally, you drew with Liverpool back in August. How much did you learn about them from that game?
Sorry, about that?
How much did you learn about Liverpool from the game you played against the Millions?
I think we are in a different momentum that in August. Both teams we improve a lot. We develop our philosophy and our way to play. We are very close on the table. It's true that we are involved in Champions League. That is demand a lot of energy, but I think they are in a very good momentum. They have one of the best squad, or if not the best squad on the league.
Okay. Dan, go to Dan, then go to Nick.
Mauricio, can I talk
Yes.
about a couple of young players? George Kevin Nkudu hasn't been involved in the last couple of weeks. Do you think he could make his first start?
Yes, maybe yes. I am thinking maybe that I give the opportunity to play from the start. Maybe, yes.
And Marcus Edwards, he came on in the last League Cup game.
Who?
Marcus Edwards.
But it's injury.
He's injured.
He got injury the day before. We trained in Leverkusen, and he twisted his ankle. Marcus.
Yeah.
Yes, and now he's recovering from his injury.
Okay.
He's not available.
He's not playing. Okay.
He's not playing, sure. Marcus is not involved on the squad.
Okay.
Huh? Yes, it was 6-7 week. Yes, he got a bad twist in his ankle.
Okay. Nick, do you want to wrap it up?
Sort of ask similar thing, but just are there any other injuries you're dealing with, or anyone else unavailable for this match?
The problem we have some player not in a good level. Some calls, some like this, and we are checking if can be involved or not tomorrow.
And for a game like this, for some of the senior players, do you sometimes make quite a late decision on whether they will play, just because of how much football they've had recently anyway?
Yeah, but you can see a player like a good example is Hugo. October he played a lot of game. International duty he played 2 games more, and start to play after in November and no time to rest. They are not a machine. They are not a machine. It's very difficult to cope with not only the pressure, it's not to in every game because every game is very important. And when you play Champions League and Premier League, it's very tough. It's a lot of demand, and it's for that for me. It's for that we rotate, and we will rotate in the next few games too, because it's important that the squad feel that are important and have the chance to play and show the quality. That is very important. And maybe tomorrow for some players are the good chance to show that they can or they have a potential to play on or be consistency on the select for the starting 11 in not only in cup leagues or in cup games or in Premier League or in Champions League.
Okay. Have the cameras off now, please. Thank you.